Now, I don't blame the media for having so much fun with the Westboro Baptist Church. I mean, these people are crazy. And as we all know, crazy people make excellent television. But when you give the bad end of something undue prominence like this, you are always going to distort the picture. To illustrate this point, I'd like to do a quick experiment with all of you. If I could ask you all to close your eyes for a moment. Okay. Even the cool people. Thanks. Even the cool people in green scarves in the back row. Close your eyes. Okay. And now I want you to imagine the worst thing you've ever done. You're literally laughing as you think of that. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Matt, this is a surefire comedy premise. But I promise I'm going somewhere with this. So picture in your mind the worst thing you've ever done. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Okay. Now I'm not going to ask you what it is you did. Although I will note that this guy was having a great time thinking about it. Chuckling away to himself. Okay. Let's say there's one psychopath in every 50. I'm not going to ask what it is you did. I mean, not least because it really can't be that bad. I mean, you look like a lovely group of people. I mean, you in particular. Look like a really nice guy. No, don't say that. You are. I can tell. What's your name? Paul. Hey, Paul. Can we have a round of applause for Paul, please? Now, I don't know what it is, Paul, but something about you really strikes me as being like warm, affectionate. Sorry, it makes me nervous, Paul. Warm, affectionate, generous person. You probably have a charity standing audience and all sorts. Because you're selfless, that's why you don't have any money, Paul. Now, I'm really sorry to do this, by the way. It just something about you really strikes me as being just a wonderful, charming, just kind, genuine guy. However, there are almost certainly things in Paul's past that he's not proud of. You know, shame, remorse, regret. It wouldn't surprise me to learn that Paul's capable of prejudice, hatred, perhaps even violence. I wouldn't be at all surprised to learn that beneath this lovely flannel-shirted, stubbly exterior beats the heart of a madman, afloat in an inky black sea of shame, recrimination, and regret. Is there anything you care to share with us, Paul? It's a safe place. It must be pretty bad. Now, I don't know what it is you did, Paul. Maybe you dined and dashed from Pizza Express on 3 consecutive occasions. Maybe you once convinced a drunk man to eat an entire raw onion. Maybe you had a one-night stand with a twin and then forgot which twin. Maybe you called in sick to your grandmother's 85th birthday. Maybe you intentionally mispronounced the name of your flatmate's cat every single day just to be a prick. I don't know, Paul. I don't know. It could be all or just some of these things. The point I'm trying to make is there is dirt on you, Paul. Now, chances are, Paul, if that is your real name, but you're feeling a bit picked on right now. Would that be fair?
A little bit.
A little bit. It's a fucking Paul thing to say. Jesus Christ, Paul. Fucking hell. Well, would it make you feel better, Paul, if I told you that all those things I just listed were actually things that I've done? Yeah, true. I caused untold hassle for the staff of Pizza Express Bournemouth. The man who ate the onion was later sick on his girlfriend's couch. They broke up later that night. I once had sex with a woman named Anna, and then texted her sister Susie to say, thanks for a lovely evening. I called in sick to my grandmother's 85th birthday because I was invited to a Guitar Hero tournament. My flatmate has a cat called Virginia. Enough said. Now the chances are, you all have a fairly low opinion of me right now, and based on what I've told you about myself, that would be entirely fair. But the fact is that every single person in this room could come up with a list exactly like the one I've just made. Now once again, I'm not going to ask you what it is you did. I mean, it could be anything. I mean, maybe one of you's been falsely claiming to be able to play the cello for the last 6 years. Again, me. Maybe one of you has a weird sexual fascination with Super Nanny. Again, I don't know what it is. It's actually quite cathartic, this. You get to enjoy it. I want to push the tortoise down a water slide. For the record, it didn't die. The point I'm trying to make here is that we all have these things in our pasts. Now, I want you to think back to that one thing I asked you to picture a moment ago. I want you to get it good and fresh in your mind with all the details of your bad behaviour. And then I want you to imagine that that's all anybody knows about you. In fact, I want you to go one further and imagine that everywhere you went for the rest of your life, you were forced to wear a t-shirt of that one thing. It's not really fair, is it? But every time somebody mentions religion, and we picture nude-faced little cuntards like this, that's exactly what we're doing. And it's just not really fair. By the way, don't feel too sorry for her. I'm fairly sure she was a Nazi sympathiser. not hardcore, but, you know, seeing how it worked out.